home and thrift with me at Dirt Cheap. If you've never been to Dirt Cheap, I would expect you to maybe be surprised by this video. It's basically what it is. The items are super duper cheap, and I do believe they get most of their items from clearanced out, I guess, items, returns, items that are no longer produced. I'm not sure exactly what the terminology is. Pretty sure they just buy things by the pallet from places like Target, Walmart. I've seen things from Bed Bath & Beyond. Basically places like that. So everything you're looking at now is basically 60 cents or less. It's some containers outside, and I've never been to the bins, the Goodwill bins, but I imagine it looks something like this, just a bunch of randomness and pretty much anything just kind of all thrown in there. It may look like junk, and a lot of it is junk, and that's kind of just the way it works at Dirt Cheap. I thought that was kind of funny. Congratulations on being an adult. So I kind of, searched outside for a little bit before I went in. I have sold some of these coloring books before on Amazon for a pretty significant profit. Oh, there's a toilet seat. I'm not sure why, but, there's a lot of those in this store. Anyway, so we're going to go inside, and it's kind of a little bit of everything. I'm just going to show you basically what a trip looks like. It is probably the most unorganized store I've ever been in. You can find anything from parts for your vehicle to clothing, toys. There's just so much. The first place that I stopped was this one wall which said everything was $2, I believe, if it had a green sticker. And they actually had, some things that could have possibly been resold. Of course, none of it was in brand new condition. You can tell they did have newer model iPhone cases. That one was for a 12, for example. The ink was something I did a little research on. I think I ended up buying like one or two of those just to see if they would sell. Some of them are off-brand. Some are returns. Some are opened, like you can see right here. So you kind of have to just watch as you're looking for stuff. I kind of went through and just looked for things I thought may be possible to sell. I have gotten a lot of OtterBoxes from this place. I actually did get this thing for the Nintendo Switch Lite. It's just a little carry case. More toilet seats. I don't know why that is. So this area is really just kind of a mixture, I guess. You just kind of never know what you're going to find, and you do want to go to this store when you have time to literally dig through each and every shelf. It's really the only way that you'll be successful in finding things. You guys might even see stuff that I'm not seeing. Those are for in the snow, and if you don't know, we're in super South Louisiana. I don't know why that's even here. Sometimes you'll see things that are clearly not for this area. I guess their pallets come from all over. So moving on, here is a section with some bedding and outdoor cushion items. As you can tell, it's really been already dug through. I mean, I can't even imagine getting items, having to make sure all the pieces are there, especially those large furniture pieces. You would definitely want to make sure everything's there. I have looked at that outdoor hot tub quite a few times, but I just can't bring myself to try and get it. The return policy is a little, pretty much they don't take any returns. The only returns you can do is if it's a plug-in item, and you have 24 hours. So there's this one section, 95% off, y'all. That's like super, super cheap. I did look up a few items on here. This has kind of already been picked over a good bit. This particular section was quite a few rows worth of items last time I came, and now it's kind of just what's left. So here's just a different view of the store, kind of show you the variety. Another toilet seat, I don't know why. Again, lawn care items, you can get hot water heaters, just seriously anything. I mean, I've seen so many random things at this store. Clothing is huge here, and I've actually gotten some pretty expensive pieces for really cheap. Most of their clothing is brand new with tags still attached, so you can tell where they came from. They get a lot of JCPenney items. Target, of course. I've seen things also from places like Dillard's, I don't know, kind of like your mall brands, I guess you would say. Here's just a few aisles, what it looks like, how things are just kind of all over the place. You really do have to dig when you go in this store, and you can't be, shy about that. And there's rows and rows and rows of this stuff. Just anything. Now here's something interesting. I've been watching this row for a couple of months now. Finally they've marked it down to a manageable price of $3. So I did check into some of the items. You can see the little flags on this little piece right here. It looks like a creamer dispenser, I guess. I don't know, something like that. So I did research a little bit. Obviously it's not $100, it's $3, but check the solds, and this particular pattern actually does sell on eBay. The only reason I did not get this is it did not have the little top piece that goes on it, and I still may go back and get it. So I continued to I stayed in this section for a while. This particular brand, of course I don't even know how to pronounce it, Richard something, claims to be a fine China type brand. So I searched a lot of these patterns. There were no way for me to really know what the name of the pattern was, so I kind of searched with keywords like silver rim or blue floral, that kind of thing, to try and see what I can get. There were some items that I could, like this one in particular, I could not find that pattern anywhere with the little dots that look like an upside down rainbow. That little, I guess it's like in a little espresso or teacup. There's a ton of those. Could never find one of those. This little blue pattern actually did sell well, but they didn't have the full set. I did look these up. They weren't that great. The best really item that I can say were some bowls and some plates. So you can kind of see the bowls and plates coming up. Those are the silver rimmed ones. Really weren't that great. These plates, however, I did end up getting those. Those had a pretty good sold history. They had a lot of them that were still in the box. You can kind of see when I started to do the research how it all played out for me. Some of these were sets and some were just, regular. So if you look at that bowl right there, I'm actually looking at some of the solds right now. It is the same one, the same pattern. I did end up getting them for $3 each, and I bought a bunch, guys. I bought a bunch of the bowls and plates, the ones that were selling, and I am so excited to see if they actually sell, what they sell for. And as you can tell, there's the back of my car when I was leaving. Super excited, can't wait, and hopefully I can report a good report back. Till next time, bye.